Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hi friends, welcome to Sharpness. Today I'm going to I'm going to do an unboxing video and a first reactions to this Hogue knives Deka in Magnacut. I haven't seen one myself yet, but it's come with lots of high reviews from other people. I've kind of moved away from budget knives lately, and this is technically, I think, a budget knife at $136. Maybe not that budget, but compared to what I've been buying lately, it's definitely budget. Uh, it's made in the USA, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and we're going to take a look at this together. What makes this really intriguing is that it's got a bar lock, which is great, and it also comes in Magnacut. So, nice sticker. That's half the reason why we buy knives, right? Is the stickers. I've never had a Hogue design knife before, and I know that the Deka has come highly rated for a long time. Nice little pouch here, very sleek and small. Might be the perfect size for a harmonica, which I might give to my father since he plays the harmonica. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So look at that. So the clip on here is pretty nice. It actually kind of reminds me of the Nerd that I just opened it up with. Bent, but it is nice. It doesn't have the screws are not flush in the clip here to the underside. So that is one small thing, I guess. But again, this is for the price to be expected for things like that. These handles, this feels extraordinarily light. I can tell right now that the scales weigh next to nothing, whereas the blade is the majority of the weight. So I'm going to open it up here. Let's see. Oop, misfire. Oh yeah. Look at that. Wow. The blade shape is a really aggressive tanto with a very interesting grind. Has Hogue Deka there, USA made. The thumb studs. I gotta tell you, I like the shape of it. The ergos feel okay. It has a sharpening choil, that's always good. The jimping on the top here is okay. It's not overly aggressive and everything is rounded off. The blade itself is good. CPM Magnacut. I'm going to assume that this is somewhere around 61 to 62 Magnacut. And the blade feels super sharp. I've opened a couple of blades recently that haven't come as sharp as I thought they should, but I can tell right now that this is super sharp. Aggressive tanto grind, dual grind here. Got an angle change right here. I like that. Just a different shape to it. The bar lock is a little sticky, but I think that's just because it's brand new and hasn't been oiled. I can see what I believe are phosphor bronze bearings in it. It has liners, which are very short. A majority of this is really just scale. The spacers on this are black, which is nice. It matches the black that I got. And this jimping or this pattern on the plastic, whatever this is, I'm not sure if it's G10 or what, feels good. The thumb studs feel a little cheap to me, but they are done well. And I like the pattern that they have on the bar lock as well as the pivot here. I think that's cool. The screws on the body are recessed, which is good. And this is obviously, you can reverse the clip on this, which is nice. However, again, the screws that hold the clip on them are proud. They're rounded. They're not recessed into the clip. So that's one little knock on it. The bar lock itself feels a little aggressive and a little sharp. Not a problem for me with my big calluses. The way that the ergos are, I wish that this area here, like this scalloped area here where you hold it, I wish that was a little bit less and that I could hold it up just a little bit tighter. But this is $136 and it's Magnacut, which is a premium steel, I think we can call that, right? I can see a little bit of a grinding issue with the bevel here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to show that on the camera, but it seems to me like just looking at the reflection of the light that it's a little bit round. It's not consistent. There's a little dimple right there in the grinding, although where it does come down to a sharp edge. I'm going to go ahead and just do a little paper cut test on this. And it's scroll cutting, yeah. So like I said, definitely extraordinarily sharp. I often find when I open up these bar locks that I usually play with the bar lock. Will it open with just a bar lock? So the bar lock right now, it needs some wrist action to get it to really engage or disengage from the back of the blade. I think a little bit of oiling and a little bit of love will make that better. I assume that these have Omega springs in them, as most bar locks do. I can see the spring right there. Yeah. So the inside edge of these scales is a little, it feels a little cheap. They're not rounded over. They're a little sharp-ish. But all around, I think that for $136 that this is fine. You're buying this mainly for the blade, I think. This is a knife that I won't mind. I think that this is going to be the perfect knife for me to take when I go snowboarding. That's what I think. Because it's not something I'm necessarily going to mind losing on the hill when I go in and out of my pockets. Not that I've ever lost a knife, but in general, I try to take cheaper knives when I go snowboarding just because I don't want to be caught out there. And then since this is Magnacut, it's obviously any kind of snow melt or anything that gets on it is not going to be a problem. So yeah. That is the Hogue Deka, my first impressions. This is not a review. I will do a review of this after I've carried it for a while and let you guys know what I think. I'm interested to see how easy or hard it is to get the pocket clip out with those screws in there. The way that this comes up here definitely is going to leave enough room for getting onto a pocket. So I think the clip itself is okay. And we'll see how the screws heads do with as far as like being able to put it in my pocket. It's a deep carry clip, which is nice to have like as a standard feature on a cheap knife. Overall, I'm impressed with this so far. And I can't wait to get it in the pocket and see how it really handles. If you guys have any comments or questions, let me know. As always, if you liked what you see, please leave a like. Tell your friends, and if you don't like what you see, tell an enemy, but please tell someone. And I'll see you guys next time on Sharp Ends. Have a good one.